Hello, welcome to Atom RPG, the fantasy version. So it's a lot like a gothic version of Atom RPG, if that makes sense. Let's hear the story a little bit.
Countless eons have passed since our ancestors traveled to the Promised Land from the Land of Calamity. Eons still have they wandered, aimlessly and scattered. Only when Shershet, the last prophet, proclaimed the dragon's rule from atop the sacred mountain, had our purpose become unobscured, our destinies manifest. United by faith, great rulers of the past bounded petty kingdoms into the mighty Kudonian Empire, a new center of civilization and a launching point for many voyages of exploration and conquest. That is how the barbaric land, later dubbed Nova Draconia, was discovered, and in it the magical Balta ore, the world's only source of pale iron, renowned for its unique strength and temper. A century later, Nova Draconia has been crowned by the port city of Swordhaven, and at least partially tamed. But this land of mystery and danger yet calls to the adventurous souls from every corner of the known world. It is with one such adventurer that our tale begins.
Okay, let's get into the game. So the game is expected to be in early access for 1 year, so in December next year, the developers are expecting a full release. So this being a game from the Atom RPG developers, I expect the game to be a lot more robust and a lot more interesting and a lot more complex than we think it will be. I don't think we'll be disappointed by this regardless of what happens. I think the developers will just work more and more and more on the game. Even if they want to quit, they'll not be able to quit. Because it's just such a great setting for the game that it's hard to not like it. Sadly, not even the graphics are final for this version of the game, so as you can see, it also tells you that over here. So, male or female? A good choice of the lakes. Loco Flaticolia. And let's see some of the names. Okay, there is also a little bit of a discussion with some of the features of the game, like the translations. Let me see what languages we have available. So currently we only have these languages available, and sadly, from the way I understand it, there will be no Russian language or other languages unless a lot of people from those regions add it to the wish list. So it is what it is. It could have been a little better, but it's an early access game which will probably include about 20 languages at the full release, but currently this is all there is to the game, which is a bit disappointing because, you know, Atom RPG had a lot more languages, and I guess I understand why it's like this, but it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, well, not for me, for other people probably. What if I am... Watch my... Yeah, that's very... on YouTube. That's very, of course, immersive. It's a very immersive name. Okay, let's get into the fun part of the game. Oh, that's a cat. Well, if you give me a cat, I'll have to choose the cat. Well, okay, let's look at the other stuff. Strength, bladed weapons, intimidation. Oh, nah, that's like pickpocketing, lockpicking, access. Bandit is nice, but how can I compete when they give me a cat? Attention, range weapon, stealth, and bluff. Not even sure I want this, but it's a cat. I cannot pass up the opportunity to have a cat as a spirit animal. Okay, and this is where things will get very, very weird. Initiative, I think. The turn order in combat. Endurance, never liked endurance. Luck. Oh, luck. So it's dodge. Wait, why is dodge? Why is luck affecting carry weight and armor piercing? I never liked luck anyway. Intellect. I guess we have to put a lot of points. Oh, so it's exactly like Atom RPG. You can go up to 11 in the stat. Probably we can increase that even more through gameplay. Also, dexterity is probably what will give us our... What gives us our action points? Tension. What is alertness here? We have to look at this very, very carefully. I guess endurance is nice. So why would you want strength, HP and carry and stamina? What is stamina, if I might ask? What is stamina used for? Oh, I guess stamina is what gives you your... Oh, okay. SPs are, I guess, stamina points, which are action points. Okay. So either dexterity or strength will give you more action points. It's a bit weird that they chose to do it like this, but I see why they did it like that. Because they wanted more skill, more stats to give you stamina points. We are good at bluffing, lockpicking, crafting, medicine, and persuasion. I like those odds. I don't really see the point of having 11, if you ask me. Personality is always going to be nice. People think you are average, pleasant, rather tactless, rude, completely unworthy, detestable. Usually I play with 0 personality and 0 luck, but I guess we cannot go below that. Okay, so I guess we'll leave personality at 4, maybe 5. And we'll leave it at 5, I think. 4. I don't have, if I put it like this, I'll not have enough stamina. Stamina point. I want dexterity to be 10 as well. Not losing that much carry weight because you get carry weight from both dexterity and stamina, but yeah. Wait, why is my stamina 26? Rats. So it's really well balanced because you cannot have a stat that is much better than the other ones, because if you just reduce stamina and strength, you're also reducing... Well, again, is there a way to kind of perfectly balance it? There is. So how can I get the most amount of stamina like this? Okay, so there's a threshold for it, so 6 kind of like the middle. So at 6 you get another point of stamina, and then you get another point of stamina at what? At 9. So I guess like this you'll get the maximum amount of skill, stamina points or action points, but is it really worth it? Well, I guess we can do it like that, but I really want more attention as well. I think we can live with stuff like this, rather tactless. Then we can put more point over here, so it's 10. But if we don't need more points, seems like this would be 5, but I also want... Yeah, looks like intellect is not so important over here, because you only get a few more skill points and you don't get much more than that, so I guess you have to put the points into attention, to be completely honest. Which might be more important than other things. Yeah, I guess we'll end up with a lot less intellect, because I want to go for the end game, so 10 attention, 9 dexterity, 5 intellect. Yeah, I guess this will be enough. I mean, the attention will give us a few skill points that we probably will really need. I mean, why would you put in intellect? It's not going to be worth it, because this affects the amount of skill points you get per level. I guess it's 9 per level if you look at it like that. Okay, so this is what I'll end up with. Well, I guess that took a little bit of time. But I guess it's important as well. Don't rush it. Intellect, dexterity. Yeah, intellect and dexterity will be the main stats, and as you can see, also kept 28 SP points. So, lock picking. Oh, so it doesn't really matter how many points you have, because unless you have 50, it will not matter. Crafting is also pretty important, so I guess it's good. Oh, but we prefer ranged weapons? No way, I want a sword and a shield. Or can I have a mace and a shield? That's an important question as well. And I guess we have intimidation, persuasion, or bluff. We have to go with bluff. Okay. Crafting is also important, but in the beginning we'll not have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, wow. Let's see what other options we have. Oh, distinctions are basically like your character trait. Plump and rosy cheeked, most people trust you. I'm better. So, your character is obviously overheat. No, thank you. Plump and rosy cheeked. Level-headed leader. So, we are weaker, but our party members are better. Well, I guess that means we need more personality, if you ask me, but I don't think we like hanging around other people. But it kind of... Okay, we'll change that and we'll lower our strength so we have 6 personality, because we might need other people to help us with some of the fighting. Brainy beanpole. Hmm. Can you really get that much intellect? So if you do it level-headed leader, you get the person... Oh, okay, so... Well, this is annoying. I have to go back and look at it again. Taller and slimmer than most. Okay, eagle-eyed, 2 attention. Cannot keep slots. 2% each time you are hit, there's a 2% chance to panic for 1 to 3 rounds. I don't like that one. Heavy-handed. 2 bigger than most. I don't like that one. Fortunate fate. No, thank you. I'm not lucky. I was never lucky. Come on. Ugly upbringing. Endurance. Building resistant poisons. -2 haggling. No. Short of stature is more than the average. Well, I guess that will play with other things. So this will mean... Well, it says you like to travel alone, but... Oh, so I guess our teammates will be much weaker if we pick this one, but will be much stronger. Get more HP per level, but it doesn't seem like it's worth it, so I guess we'll have to pick Brainy Beanpole. That means, yeah... This is a bit annoying. Because if you have 12, that doesn't seem to add anything else, and if you don't... Okay. This is probably a bug, as you saw. So let's go over this again. See, that's 11. Let's say you have 11... You have 11 and that. It goes up to 12, but it doesn't actually give you any more benefits than if it's 11. So yeah, developers, you really need to look at stuff like this. Don't let it slide into the game, because people will be so upset about this when they figure it out. I guess we can put one of point into personality. Yeah, people think we're charming. I want to keep the endurance. Seven gives you 1 more extra HP point per level up. So in 3 levels... I guess it's not worth it. Yeah, let's lower that a little bit as well. Let's stick with Charming because I think this was the threshold in Atom RPG as well. Let's get this so we get 4 attention and let's get that to 6 so we get the extra stamina point. We did lose one more, but as you can see, this is work in progress. Brainy Beanpole. Looks like they managed to make this a lot more. Yeah, looks like the stats and the starting, the character creation and the starting stats a lot more balanced than in Atom RPG. But this is what I'll go with. Strength 3, attention 4, endurance 6. Endurance is very important for health. Personality 7, intellect 11, next 9, luck 1. Abilities. Access and blunt. Not very clear if you can have a one-handed blunt. I want the access and blunt. Anyway, I hope there are one-handed weapons as well. Kneecap. You can destroy the shield. The next fall. Move or act for one turn. This is interesting. This is kind of fun. I guess the last time I played this, I chose this one. I choose this one over here. Fall. No, it's too much. And we can also see the stars. Yeah, we'll pick this one because we'll have access to see the stars. Can I just make my character look like... That's a good candidate. Yeah, let's just do it on our... That's good enough for me. Okay. I just have some normal hair. Oh, he... What? Yeah. Oh, those are the scars. Okay, that's a nice beard. About our portrait, I guess we... Wondering, I think these are just backers. No! Why did you change my character? No. Oh, okay. These are backers, by the way. Their portrait was kind of modified to be in the game.
Yes.
What do you want? Quickly, eh? Start with quickly.
Just say the word. Time for a... Just...
Aye. What do you want? Quickly now.
I don't like that one, but I guess we'll have to go with that. Oh, we cannot choose a difficult. This Iron Man is not the game. Where is it in the game? Well, no thank you. Maybe next time we'll play the game. But we cannot choose hard difficulty. The demo. This is not the demo. Prefer this one. No Iron Man. So sadly there's only normal mode. That didn't take too long, did it? Yeah, I think the game is kind of rough
You
now.
board the ship
bound for Nova Draconia. Captained by Vet
Yes.
Cabin? Don't be ridiculous. You're led below deck into a dark and cramped space where sailors take their rest in various hammocks, bunks, and cots. Brimming with rats and other, you slip stealthily into the captain's quarters. The table is cluttered with seafaring instruments. The ship is a large trade carrack. This is a merchant vessel. An adventurous bar. You don't learn much about Nicodemus Gemahor the Eel, Gintara Kulding, Gemahor the Eel. Xanfor claims to be a low. An adventurous Nicodemus Pinecone is a scholar. The ship rocks gently. As the ship draws ever closer to your destination, you sometimes listen to the sailors. Mending nets requires patience, and a few days later, the vessel finally enters the stormy sea. At dusk, when you are not alone. Several crewmen are rushing around on deck. The other passengers have also come up. Some fearful, some... You give your head a shake. As if bewitched, you fall to your knees beside the dying man. Xanfor fixes you. Thank you. Still puzzled and disturbed by the urgency in the dying man's voice, you gingerly rise to your feet. The other passengers are all there, along with the Captain Vergen shrugs off your objections, insists the thunderstorm ended as abruptly as it began.
Sorry about that, but I already know that it's going to be a very long introduction to the game, so let's get started. We have an amulet. Bodyguard, whatever. For this thing. Okay, so they do give you a lot of bonuses and items. Oh yeah, it's a little bit weird. Like they have managed to make the game a lot more pretty. The artwork still needs a little bit of work in my opinion. Again, potion of resilience. We have a few healing potions over there. Call that a club. Yeah, the game is charming, but I think they should have worked more on the UI. Definitely the UI seems like it's the weakest part of the game, at least for now. This was the case also when I played the demo. Yeah, I guess they could have done this a little better. Interesting. So I guess we cannot craft anything. Poison. I guess lubricants is something you put on your weapon.
Nice and smooth.
Speak into my good ear.
Speak into my good ear. Test 5 to 9. These are current damage. 2 to 6, X is implant. Oh, this is going to be a rough let's play, but I'll enjoy every moment of it, I'm sure. Okay, let's get going. Like I said, I want to have a lot of fun and we will have fun. And the shovel can also be used as a weapon if I'm not 5 to 13. Yes. The cost is 8, this is 16. Not really worth it, is it? More or less the same damage, except some other stuff.
What do you want?
I love it, I don't know, I just miss playing RPGs like this. What happened to the gaming world? There are all of the games that are like this. Yeah, and I said it's kind of like a Atom RPG GOTY game because you start more or less in the same situation. Well, I guess you're not really trapped there. But you cannot go back. You have to solve all of the problems of this world. You have that pale iron, which is especially like the magic iron. That's a cave. I don't want to go into the cave just yet. Let's speak with the other people on the beach and then we'll explore the little beach and then we'll see what else we have over here. Keep in mind, this is the introduction map. This is the prologue map. You'll have a much bigger map once you leave this one. I'm also not sure how much content there's currently in the game. Probably I would say about 15 hours, judging by how long the demo was last time that I played. Come with me. I think this is just a bunch of possibilities for you to take in the beginning of the game. Huh? The I guess we can try to pickpocket them, but let's save the game before we do anything silly or rash. I'm gonna take that, sorry. Ding ding. Maybe they have a bell sound, I don't know. Okay, let's search the clam. I think you can find the pearl or something in the clams in case you're wondering why is it weird like this. There's definitely something, there'll be something, yeah, see the pearl. Cool. Yeah, I'm really getting immersed into the game. This is what I missed playing. This is why I want to play video games, for RPGs like this and for mysterious games, you know, interesting games, complex games. I mean, don't get me wrong, but playing Stalker 2 is more like a chore than a fun time. I guess we should not drink the arsenic. Good boots and the staff. There also should be a lot of stuff hidden in the game wall because of the... I prefer this one. Because of the game, since it was on Kickstarter, it has a lot of interesting rewards, so we should find some, what are they called again? Easter eggs and probably fun little areas as we play more. We have 27. Yeah, he has better damage than me. I guess it's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, we're not really a fighting character, we're more like a jack of all trades character. This should take us about 30 minutes to finish if I don't make silly mistakes. Let's get all of the plants, let's get fill up our pockets with junk. That's the edge of the map. You see, the game is quite pretty. Has a few issues here and there, but nothing too major. The game does look a little bit outdated, if you ask me. They'll have to have these. They'll have to iron out all of the bad stuff.
Curiosity moves me.
Still here.
Also, don't forget to cross the bridge because that's a totally different area. No, I think this is a cave. We have to go into the cave first and then the bridge. Is there a quick save button? I don't think so. Just have to see.
I'm listening now.
Huh?
When I played the demo, I was escorting someone else, so I guess you can escort different people, but ultimately, I don't think it matters. It more or less matters what choices you have in the beginning.
Remarkable place.
Remarkable place with a lot of venomous lizards, if I remember.
Not today.
You shall be dejected.
The turn, I'm a bit afraid. Okay. Queen's king. So we have a queen and the rest are just peasants, I guess. Queen, don't hit so hard. Also don't dodge. That's not...
Sweet dreams, you filthy animal.
not fair. So I guess we have a
Top specimen.
character that can fight and that's not our character. Also much harder to heal in this game than other games. I cannot fade this because as you can see I'm clicking when the character ends
Impossible.
the character ended
Not
its
even close.
turn. I clicked too fast and it actually moved me to another position and that's why I moved without doing anything.
This one's mine.
To be honest, I think I prefer a hex grid, but I guess most people don't like them.
Aye.
Meat. This is just meat. Yeah, I don't think the Queen's King will give you anything else. Doesn't have a different drop. We have the Mortar and Pestle, the arrows, the... What is even that supposed to be? Brass knuckle weapon, 4 to 8, 11.
Quickly now. Huh?
Oh,
Not today.
I guess we don't know who owns the idol.
Okay.
Oh well, at least we got all of the loot. Out. I think we'll have to fight some wolves and some other stuff a bit later. Man, the artwork is really nice.
What do you want? Quickly now.
Yeah, I think we can only heal using the potions, which is a bit restrictive, but that's how it should be. Okay, we were supposed to be escorting the old man, but the old man looks like Zeus or something, and he defended us with only his fists. I mean, he did have a weapon, but counts as fists. Don't have a ranged weapon. I think the bolts are something you can... Oh, they're a proper weapon.
Huh?
Well, I guess we better get into it. So again, this is the normal difficulty. Imagine if this was hard. Ooh, oops, sorry king, I guess I killed your queen. I guess those are our stamina points. King can move. I have to stop doing that. Just wasting a lot of attack points. So, space to end the turn.
Aye.
Yeah. I guess this difficulty is much easier than what I was expecting.
Okay.
So we kill the king and the queen. Do we get a reward for that? Not even an achievement. Yeah, fun game. I cannot wait to play more of it tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I'm working long hours, so
Forget about it.
beach over there. Yeah, I wish I had more time to play the game. Why game? Why you come out in at a time where I cannot play more? I think the copper darts are the ones we can use, yeah. Be very careful of the items you pick up because some of them will be surprising, like these things have basically a throwing weapon now. Yeah, okay, I think we finished there. By the way, you see that the corpse is still there. A very weird
I'm on it.
fungi or trees. Oak Iron Blade, okay. Crafting will also play a big part in the game, because that's the only way to obtain some really cool gear in the beginning. And I assume later you'll be able to craft some magical items as well, so I could have had more crafting. So let me look at my character's crafting. Crafting is 51, okay. Not bad, I guess we can craft some basic items. And if I remember correctly, we can use that blade to make a sword. Nice. I guess the game doesn't have a lot of survival elements. They could have added more I don't know. This is only 0.3, so I imagine a lot of updates coming soon. What joy, I cannot wait to meet.
Nice.
Oh, I'm alone now. I'm afraid. I'm alone. Alone and afraid. And I think this is a quick travel button, basically, the signposts. We don't want to go into the wrong direction for too long, because there will be wolves and other creatures that will eat us for their breakfast, dinner, or lunch. How are we on our carry capacity? Where can I see our carry? Oh, we have a lot of space left. Can I switch from pounds to kilograms, please? Okay, I guess we can do that 150%. Special code, that's only for people who donated more on the Kickstarter. I only bought the basic version, 15 euros for the version I have. It's, I think, 25 euros to buy the game in its current state, but on Kickstarter it was a little cheaper. This is a fair way to do it, in my opinion. I don't know. I guess I feel better in a game like this with a gun. Just having a table stick as a weapon is not really comforting to us. Oh, more skeletons. I love these skeletons because they give you a lot of cool stuff. We have bolts, arrows, and darts. Helpful.
An ambush.
Yes, these are the wolves you should be running away from. Trust me when I say it. You will not be able to defeat the wolves. Guess we're not going in that direction.
Okay.
Oh, what? When did I last save? This is a bit weird, so... Didn't I save before I did that?
Can you see what's out there?
Or maybe that's the most recent save? I don't know.
I'm on it.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It is very nice. I was not expecting it to be this nice. I mean, I played the demo and I knew what to expect, but somehow it still feels a bit more refreshing than I was expecting. Mostly because it seems to have a lot of complex ideas and a lot of complex mechanics straight from the beginning. And it seems like the developers really insisted on those mechanics to be in the game and be fully implemented. Like your starting choice is actually influencing a lot of stuff. Having secrets, having areas that you cannot really fight in. Yeah, it's a lot like Gothic. I probably keep comparing it to Gothic.
Nice and smooth.
I think we can go beyond the fence at some point. I also like the fact that when you get ambushed, you don't see the ambusher right away. Also, that's bog iron dart, meaning it occupies a different slot, meaning you need to put it again. This bog iron is better than copper. Save the game. Don't do anything rash. I think there will be spiders as well, so yeah, the game has a lot of nasty surprises for the player. When I reach the village, I'll end the video. Just happy to play the game. If I remember correctly, it's better to leave that guy alone because we have to kill a few wolves or something at some point. Actually, no, we have to get the wheel from the city and bring the wheel back to him. If your cart is broken. I call you. What do you trade? Charcoal burner. What do you want from me? Give me the coin and I'll talk to him.
Fine. I'll do it.
I think last time I was able to get the money and go and get that stupid thing from the blacksmith on my own, the cart. The wheel, I mean. I hope the donkey helps. Oh, that's a graphic glitch, I don't like it. The chance to hit is not very good. Donkey, don't abandon me. That's rude. 0 damage. That's because you have some armor. Yeah, I think this would have been a little easier if I would... Oh, okay. So they fixed it. You only have to fight 2 wolves and the guy makes it back to help you. Don't underestimate the wolves. They have a lot of attacks.
Not today.
They're also quite dodgy, as you can see. They're not easy to hit.
Nice and smooth.
Yo, Wheaton. Gain 3 points in crafting. That's great. Potion does nothing. That's haggle. Better than nothing. Huh. Let's see how smooth that was. This is what I am expecting from the game. Well, maybe it's a lot to expect that all of the quests are like this, but it's definitely very good. But that means I'll have to play the game again on hard. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Not go that way. So there are sheep and wolves over here. Like, that sounds like it's a very bad combination. Yeah. Halt. One-armed farmhand. Dagger fangs? Dagger fangs are rats, basically. Got daggers for fangs. Get rid of the dagger fang.
Fine.
Well, I guess you can try that one. I really recommend you go to the city first and get yourself some better equipment. I guess we can probably do it since we are playing on normal difficulty. Really, there's no loot in this big place over here. Very stingy game. That's... By the way, this is a well, in case you're wondering what this is. I had one like this when I was a child. Well, not in our backyard, but it was something that all of the people used. They're rats! How bad can it be, right? Very bad. I don't want to use darts on them. Okay, that's 1 down, that's 2 down. Next. Summoning ally? No, thank you.
Forget about
Who
it.
is that? The dagger fang? Oh, I guess it's Zelda stronger.
Not even close.
In case you're wondering, it's summon allies from the ground.
Looks like I'm done for. Die. Not today.
I'll try not to cheese it.
Okay.
Okay. Such a relaxing and refreshing game. This one, there are more rats on the fields. Why do I remember this so well? There are more rats in the field. No, I remember you got armor, a scarecrow last time I played. Also, come on, give me a water bottle or something, game. No loot in this big area, nope. Oh, as you can see, the maps are huge, So just imagine how the updates will be. The updates will probably be just huge maps with their quests and their items and all of the other things you can expect. Nah, this is not going to work well out for me. We need to go to the city, get a better weapon, get a better armor maybe. And that's about it. Well, to be honest, if it was up to me, I would make a 2-hour video, but that's not really fun for YouTube. Okay, let's go and see if we can take our reward. I guess the idea is to just go into the city as fast as possible on hard difficulty, but here I guess we can explore a little more. Although I would really like a normal weapon, not a table, a chair, a leg from a table, or a chair leg. What button do I keep pressing? I guess. Okay, yeah. Direct to the post, so you can see now we can fast travel. To fight past the lizards. Oh, that's the date in the rain. So we kill that. That's right. Yes. I'm just doing this for the experience at this point. About itself, the rumors, else. Dog? Oh. Good dog. Now I want to see more cats. Well, to be honest, you can explore the entire city in probably 1 hour if you ask me. That's still a lot of hours. I think I should just stop over here because the next episode will just be about exploring the city. How are we doing on money? Well, I guess we have some money, we have some things to sell. Potion of innervation. Yeah, very fun game. What can I say? It's already probably one of the highest scores I can give a game. Probably the game is 8 out of 10, considering it's early access and it has a lot of content missing. It is so much better than anything else I've played this year in terms of RPG. This is probably the best RPG of the year. I don't know, what else did we have as an RPG? Probably nothing. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.